Hey guys, I'm Sarah Louise and welcome back to my channel. So before I start, I have to show you my new earrings. I absolutely love them. They're little flamingos. They're one of my favorite animals. I absolutely love them. But today I want to talk a little bit about manifesting and how I personally have come to believe that sometimes physical actions are really, really important when it comes to manifesting. I think sometimes we almost demonize physical actions, and a lot of people demonize things like no contact or boundaries, and they say, no, 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 like it's not about the other person, everything should be done in our minds. And they are right to a degree. Like, manifesting isn't about another person, manifesting is taking ownership of your reality, and it is all about you. But in my opinion, sometimes a physical action can actually help shift our vibration and shift our reality. Say, for example, I want to be a successful artist and want to have my own art show. It's going to be a pretty boring art show if I don't get up and actually paint something, right? I am manifesting a painting by physically doing it, not just by visualizing it. It's a co-creation. It's a co-creation of physically manifesting and visualizing, and then physically painting it and actually creating it. And those two things come together in a beautiful harmony, symbiosis, and I get my art show. As long as, whilst I'm painting, I'm not reinforcing and flooding my mind with negative beliefs like, oh my gosh, I'm a terrible artist, I'm a terrible painter, I'm never going to get anywhere, or I'm never going to be able to have a show, this work I'm doing is rubbish. If I'm constantly flooding my mind with negative comments, then yes, that's going to derail my physical actions. But if we enforce it with positive comments, I'm an amazing artist, my show is going to be amazing, I can't wait, everyone loves my artwork. If I'm doing the physical action and I'm also reinforcing it with positive beliefs, to me, that's a win-win-win-win-win. That's how you really create your reality. Although we think we're actually getting things, when you really think about it on a deeper level, what you're actually doing by manifesting is you are becoming a version of yourself that finds it easy to get the things that you want. So you're not really getting things, you're changing yourself. That's what manifesting is. We're changing ourselves. The same as quantum jumping. We're becoming a version of ourselves that has the things that we want or can attract the things that we want based on our beliefs, assumptions, visualizations, however you like to manifest. I know everybody has their own little processes that work for them. So you are essentially only changing yourself. You're not changing the outside world. But by changing yourself, you are changing your outside world. And sometimes physical actions, in my opinion, can actually change the outer world quicker than our manifestations and our visualizations. So in my opinion, we work as in harmony with one another. We work on an energetic level and we work on a physical level and an emotional level as well too, to a degree. And these all come into play when we're manifesting. But I actually definitely from experience have found times in my life where I've changed my inner world by manifesting, by affirming, by visualizing, and that's changed my outer world. But I've also done physical actions that have changed my inner world as well. So it can work both ways. I have put boundaries down with people or gone no contact, and I've completely changed the situation and I've changed myself. Because I've stepped up and put a boundary down or I've gone no contact, people really villainize no contact in manifesting, I find. And I get why they do, because they're saying it's not about them, it's about you and it's about your beliefs. But in my opinion, no contact can be such a powerful tool. If we stop seeing it as an end point and we see it as a chance to get a bit of breathing space from seeing a reality that we don't like, and allowing us to change it, then I think it becomes a really, really powerful tool. As long as we're not using it, it becomes useless if we're using it to make them do anything. It's about us. It's like no contact is, I am constantly being bombarded and faced with something that I don't want to accept anymore, a version of reality I don't want to be in. And I think no contact sometimes can act as a energetic boundary of like, I don't want that reality of that person anymore. So I am now over here on this vibration. And if you want to come join me, you can, but you have to come meet me here now, because I've drawn a line under the sand that I don't want to engage with that person anymore. I want to engage with this person. And whilst that has to be an energetic shift, and you can do it from affirming, I think sometimes people struggle to do it from affirming, because when you're constantly getting a reality that you don't want to see and you're emotionally reacting to it, it doesn't give you the space to really go within and actually change your beliefs and to change your reality. So I think sometimes no contact is super powerful, and people disagree with me on that. And you are still changing yourself, but you do the no contact for you. You do it because you are drawing an energetic boundary of saying, I am not tolerating that version of reality anymore. So I'm going to change myself, and I'm only going to accept this version of reality. And I think that sometimes can immediately change your vibration and your energy and your then physical reality. And I've definitely seen it happen. It's the same with everything. Physical actions can change our inner spiritual world. You know, if we keep on painting every day and we get better and better, that also shifts our mentality into thinking we're a great artist. It's not just affirming, like actually physically doing art and getting better at it makes us have the belief that we're a good artist, because we can see our work getting better, you know, and rather than just sitting there saying, I'm a great artist, I'm a great artist, I'm a great artist, I'm a great artist, and not painting anything. You know, it's a symbiosis, it's a harmony. You're always working with the physical world and the spiritual world. I'm a great artist, I'm a great artist, and then I'm also painting. So I'm actually seeing my work get better. And the two things together are really powerful. And that's how I'm starting to see it. And I think we just forget about the physical and we throw it away, thinking that it's not actually changing our energy. And all that matters is this affirming and visualizing. But in my opinion, they're both equally important, and both can completely change your reality. The physical can change your inner reality, and the inner work can change your physical reality. And they can both work harmoniously together. When it comes to manifesting, a really important part of working out what to do at what time, I believe, is intuition. And I really honestly believe fine-tuning your intuition when it comes to manifesting is really, really important part of the journey. And I think manifesting, we think it's asking. We think it's always asking. But in my opinion, manifesting is a two-way street. It's asking and then it's listening. It's asking and then it's listening. It's asking, I want to be a successful artist with my own art show. I don't really want to do that at the moment, by the way. I'm just using it as an example. Listening is listening for that prompt from the universe. You know, oh, go and buy some paints, go and get a canvas, or here's an idea, an inspirational idea that you should paint, and that's going to be really, really great. Let's just say, for example, I want to meet the love of my life. Well, you've got to go meet them somewhere, right? So I want to meet the love of my life. And then you listen for the prompt, you know, you listen for that little nudge from the universe, like, why don't you go and have a coffee here? So you go and have your little coffee there, and then you bump into them, and wow, it's love at first sight. And I hope everyone's good, and I'll speak soon. Bye-bye.